In our course, in Section 7, Part 17 under Resources, we're going to find ANSI ESCAPE SEQUENCES.pdf. When we download it, it's going to go into our Downloads directory, and we can open it up with any particular browser we wish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here, because the most important thing in this file is the link to the program that we want to use in the bottom. All we have to do is triple click on it, right mouse click, and say copy. And then we're going to go to Embed Studio and we're going to say File, Import Program, and paste the URL. But wait, one of the things you're going to have to remember to do is link to an existing shared Embed OS instance. Otherwise, it's going to add one extra gig. So we're going to have to make sure we check this. Notice also up here, it's making this the active program. So this will no longer be the active program. The one we're bringing in will be. So let's add. And right away, it's ready to run. And let's open it up here, take a look at it. So we'll look at what this code means in a minute. Now notice down here it also says shared. And if we want, we can switch to a local copy, which is going to add 1 gig here. So this is doing the share back to here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to run it. And again, what it's going to do is it's going to have to compile the entire operating system again. Now, once it does, we're going to make some changes to this program, and it's going to happen in a matter of seconds. Now notice one thing that we don't have here. We don't seem to have the WizWiki thing for our serial output. So what we're going to do is go up here to View, and we're going to go to Serial Monitor, and it's going to open it up here. Now it's also saying that it's almost completely built. It's erasing, and now it's running. Now we have to click in this screen, which is our WizWiki screen, and we can start typing, "Hi there, how are you?" ? And it works just like a typewriter. And this is the code that's doing it here. It says input equals get character from standard in. Standard in is our keyboard. And it says put that to our standard output, which is our screen. And it says if the input character is a enter key, which is 0x0D, it says also put out a line feed. So we're going to have a carriage return line feed. That's why it goes to a new line. Now what we're going to do is to see how that's going to change is we're going to put in a /* here. And right after this bracket here, we're going to have a * as well, which is commenting out this to see what the difference is if we don't put a line feed every time it gets a carriage return. We're going to run it, and it's going to happen very quickly this time. Erasing, which is the same as flashing, it's about ready to run. And it's running, so I'm going to click here and say, "Hi there, how are you?" ? And notice it goes back to the start of the same line. First of all, let's get rid of these comments again. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what the 0x0D means and the 0x0A means in terms of the ANSI ESCAPE sequences we just downloaded. So let's take a look at that. Now when we look at our ANSI ESCAPE sequences here, they have names like bell, backspace, horizontal tab, line feed, carriage return, and escape. Now if we want to use them in a program, we can either use things such as 0x0A, as we saw, and 0x0D. But we can also use in our C program the / equivalent. For instance, a carriage return is /R and a line feed is /N. It says if it's equal to 0x0D, so I'm just going to go up here and change that to /R, which is carriage return. And our put character here to our standard output, we're going to put in /N. And when we run this time, we're going to see that it does exactly the same thing because we can either use hex values here or these / equivalents here. So I'm going to type "Hi there, how are you?" ? And you can see it works exactly as it did before. Let's comment out with just a double / our F flush and see if that's going to make any difference. So I'm going to click here and say, "Hi there, how are you?" Didn't get the T in there, but it works the same without the F flush. And if you remember, F flush is just for flushing out things from a printf, not from a put character. So we actually don't need this line of code here at all. So let's get rid of that. And this is the essence of what we need for our program at this point. And as we run our program, we're going to use this same program to format up the screen by positioning the cursor, changing screen colors, doing a lot of fun stuff.